Aiden first saw Mila on a rainy Thursday afternoon. He wasn't looking for love. He was looking for quiet, the kind you only find between old books and forgotten stories. Mila sat by the window, the rain painting soft lines across the glass behind her. Her hair flowed freely, and her eyes were buried inside a worn-out poetry book. She looked like she belonged to another century, soft, calm, untouched by the rush of the world. Aiden didn't believe in love at first sight, but he believed in moments, and this one took something from him. Every day after that, he found excuses to pass by the library. Not to read, not to study, just to see the girl who read poetry as if the world whispered only to her. But Aiden was shy, painfully shy, so he did what he always did when feelings overwhelmed him. He wrote, but he never sent. Letter 1 read, "Your presence feels like the pause between storms, quiet, soft, necessary." He tore it out, folded it into a tiny square, and tucked it into his notebook. Aiden wrote 27 letters about a girl he had never spoken to. Not one ever reached her. Their first conversation wasn't planned. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't even romantic. Mila simply said, "Hi, are you waiting for someone?" He had been staring at the empty seat beside her for too long. Aiden stuttered, "No, I just like this spot." She smiled, and it was the kind that felt like morning sun on cold skin. That day, they talked for only 5 minutes, but it was enough to shift something inside both of them. From that day on, 5 minutes became 10. 10 became an hour, and soon the library became their place, where books became background noise, and silence became comfort, and two strangers became something not quite definable, but deeply familiar. They shared everything except the truth. He never told her about the letters. She never told him she was leaving soon, moving across the country for a photography scholarship she had been dreaming of for years. They grew closer, laughing, reading side by side, learning the worlds inside each other. Aiden felt love blooming, wild, unexpected, overwhelming. But fear held him by the throat. He had loved before. He had lost before. And he didn't want to hand his heart to someone who might walk away again. So he kept quiet. Mila waited. She watched the way his hands shook each time he tried to speak. She noticed the letters he kept in his notebook. She saw the love he refused to name. But she waited, and waited, until the waiting hurt more than the goodbye she was preparing for.